Hi Santhosh, good morning.
Good morning, Srikant.
Hey Santosh, go through your topic.
Yeah, okay, Srikant. Yeah, good morning, Srikant. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about managing approvals. And next, we will discuss about the task manager and then supplemental data. After that, we will discuss how to use the smart view. And last, we will see how to use the APM automate. First, let us see the managing approvals. In this, we will see how to set up the approvals. For this, we must log into our application and sign into give our credentials and sign into your application. Now, click on tools and click on access control and go to this access control and see the manage users tab. And after that, you must create the approver one. If you don't have that approver one user login, then we must create that user. So we will go to our application and we will see how to create that user. So we will go to the home page and now we will go to the navigator and now we will select the access control. So here under this manage users, you can create the user that you want to involve in your approval process. So you will give the name like approver one, approver, and the password as approver, and we will confirm the password. And next we will give the first name like user and the second and the last name also the user. Like this, if you want to add the email address, you can add it here. And here you will select the roles like user or viewer. You will select the role and you will move it to right side and we will click on save. So for now I have created this approve one user role. We will see that and we will edit it. Here I have given the username as approver1 and then I have created the password and given the name as first approver1, first name as approver1, and next I have mentioned the email address and I have taken the viewer and user role. I have created the user. I have created user for approval. Next we will go to the activity guide and see. After creating the user and viewer, you may make sure that application is accessible to all users. For this, we must go to application settings and enable use of the application first. Select all users and click on save. So we will go to our application and we will select the settings. We will select the settings and now you can see here enable use of the application for all users. We will select this for all users and we will click on save. So now all users in our application can access the application. After this, we will go to the user variables and under PM year we will take the years like this. So we must go to the user variables in our application. We will go to the user variables and now under PM year we will select all the years. Here I have selected all the years. We will take all the years and click on OK. So like this, we will take all the years in the user variables. And next, we will go to the user preferences and click on tools under the user preferences. And we will ensure the values are set as follows. Here he has taken the year as FY21 here. So we will go to our application and we will go to the user preferences under tools. So after this, we will go to the user variables and here under the years user variable, we will select the FY21 year. So I have selected the FY21 and click OK and we'll click on save. So the user preference have been saved. So now we will go to the activity guide. After taking the user variable, we will create the approval unit. Before creating the approval unit, you must take the you must change the PM year to FY21, because once you have ensured that the values are correct, then click on save. So we will use this actual FY21 Jan throughout this course. So we will take the actual FY21 and Jan period. So we must make sure that there are no existing approval units assigned with this following combination. So for this, we will click on navigator and go to the manage approvals under workflow, and we will see. So we will go to the navigator, and under the manage workflow, we will select the manage approvals. So we have given the actual FY21 and Jan, and we will click on go. So you can see here there are no combinations that I have already created in the application. So after that, we will go to this and we will see the approval unit RKS and approval status is not static. So in our application, this is not there. Approval unit RKS is not there. So we will leave that. And we have created a new approval. We will see in the application that. Now we will click on navigator and we will go to the unit assignment and remove this approval unit RKS. So there is no need to take this because we have no approval unit RKS. So next we will log in as the admin and give the password, and after that we will go to the home page and under the workflow we will select the approval unit and click on create button. After that we will select the approval unit hierarchy. After that we will create the approval unit hierarchy page as the follow: hierarchy name, description, and enable approvals as none, and the approval templates as consolidation bottom up. So we'll go to the application and now we will select the approval unit under the workflow. So here for creating a new approval unit, we will add click on this add symbol. After that, we will the new page will be open like this. We will provide the name like approval unit 1 according to the activity guide, approval unit 1, and the description as approval unit for unit approval for unit 001. And I have taken enable approvals none and the approvals template as consolidation bottom up. So after this, we will go to the primary and sub hierarchy selection. So here we will go to the primary and sub hierarchy selection, and we will expand. We will select the display as all entities, and we will select this entity. We will expand this, and we will expand this C100. And I have taken the C151 as per the activity guide. Here he has said to take the C151 entity, and now under this please give the owner as admin and reviewer as approver 1. So we will go to this and assign owners. We will go to assign owners and we will expand this entity, and I have given the owner as the administrator and the reviewer as the approver 1 as per the activity guide. So after this we will click on save and OK. So after this, the information dialog box will appear and we will close it, and the newly created approval unit hierarchy will appear on the approval unit page. So we will go to our application and we will save this, and after saving this we will click on OK. So you can see here the approval unit hierarchy which we have created will be appeared here under the approval unit. So like this we will create the approval unit hierarchy, and now we will go to the next page. And here we will click on the navigator and we will go to the approval unit assignment under the workflow. And on this approval unit assignment page, we will select the scenario year and period combinations, and we will go to the approval unit 001 and select on actions, and in the row field we will provide the scenario as actual and year as FY21 and period as Jan. So for this we will go to our application. So next we'll go to the workflow, and now we will select the approval unit assignment. So now we will select this approval unit 001 and click on this actions. So here the scenario combinations will be selected like actual. We will select this as actual. Here we will select this as actual, and now FY21. And next Jan. Like this we will add the scenario combinations, and I have taken this scenarios, so I will click on save next. So the approval unit assignment has been saved. So we'll go to the activity guide. After saving this, we will see how to promote and approve and lock approval units. For this, we will log into our application, and now we'll go to the navigator and click on manage approvals and then workflow. From workflow, we will select the following scenario as actual and the year as FY21 and period as Jan. So we will go to the application and we'll go to the navigator and select the manage approvals under workflow. So after this, in this scenario, we will take actual and years as FY21 and period as Jan, and we'll click on go. So we will go to this view option and we will select the tree view. So then you can see the approval unit 001 that we have taken C151 entity that will be appeared under this particular combination which we have taken. And now, yeah, under this we will go to the view and select the tree view. And now after the C51 has been selected in the approval unit, we will go to this. We will go to the entity and we'll click on the start. First, the status will be on as under review. So now we will go to the application and we can see here under this entity, we must start this plan cycle. So the status is of under review now. Here you can see that the status is under review. After that, in the top right side of the page, click the view button and select the process status. So in the top right means here we will select the view and we will select the process status. And after that we will select this C151 entity. And now we will click on these actions and we will change the status. We will change the status as from delegate to we will promote it. So after selecting the promote action, we will click on OK. So now the change status is submitted, and now you can see that the current owner is EPM default, and we have changed the status. So once we have refreshed it, so now the current owner is changed to approver 1. So after this, we will go to the activity guide. Here you can see that verify promote in the status action row and click OK. And after that, we will go to the approval unit and log in as approver 1 and with the password. So we'll go to our application. We will sign out from this and we will log in with the approver and we will click on go. So now under this approvals, we will select the approvals and we will select this filter option and we will give the year and period that we have created in our approval unit. So I am taking Jan period and FY21 and scenario as actual and click on apply. So you can see that 150 C151 entity has been selected here, and it is under the status of under review. So we'll click on that. So you can see that the action is delegate now. We will go to the activity guide and under actions we will change status to approve. So we will select the status as approve. Yeah, after clicking the action as approve, we will change the status. So you can see that the status has changed from under review to approved here. So we will click on this done. So the C151 is changed from the status under review to approved status. So we will go to the activity guide and see what is there next. So now we will log in with the admin user login credentials and we'll go to the navigator and select the manage approvals under workflow. So we will go log out from this. And now we will log in as the administrator. After logging in as administrator, we will select this manage approvals under workflow and we will take the combinations. FY21 and Jan, and we'll click on go. So now you can see that the status has changed to approved here. The C for the C151, the status has been approved. So this completes this practice creating an approval unit and promoting and approving and lock it. So let us see what is there in the next lesson. In the lesson 2 we will see about the task manager. In this we will see how to create the task manager, how to create the tasks. So before this we must log into our application, and now we'll click on the home page and click on applications and select the task manager. So we'll go to our application and we'll click on home page, and now under this application I will select the task manager. So here under this in the left hand panel, click on organization tab and click the holiday rules tab, and then click on create button and add a new holiday rule. For this we'll go to our application and we will go to the organizations tab here, and now organization tab here, and now we will go to the holiday rules, and if you want to add the holiday rule, we will click on this new. So we can add the holiday rule name as per the activity guide HR ID 001, and the value as value in the name field as HRNM 001. So we'll go to the application, and now we will select this HRID 001 and HRNM 001. This is created as per the activity guide, and here I have given the holidays as Jan 1st as New Year holiday and the 25th December as Christmas holiday. I have taken both the holidays, and next we will save this. After clicking on save, we will go to the organization units tab and we will add the sibling to the total geography. So we will go to the organizational units tab, and for this total geography I have added the sibling by clicking on this add sibling. So after adding the sibling, we will give the name as Middle East 001 and the organizational unit as ME 001, and the parent organization no value, description is Middle East region, and holiday rule that we have created now HRNM 001, where I have selected that holiday rule, and now work days select the from Sunday to Thursday. So here we will go to this and we will select this Middle East. So now you can from Sunday to Thursday means we will select these 4 days. We will select these 3 days and we will click on save. So the organizational unit has been created in our application. After that we will click on save, and now we will click the add child to the Middle East one. So I will expand this. We will click the add child option here. You can click on this add child so that we can add the child here, and I have taken the child as legal entity G001 as per the activity guide. The legal entity 001 and the organizational unit as the LE001, and the parent organization is this one Middle East 00001. So after that I have given the description as per the activity guide legal entity under Middle East region, and I have selected the holiday rule that I have created previously HRNM 001, and here also I will select the Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So I will click on the save. So like this we can create the organizational units. I have created the organizational unit. Now let's go to this activity guide. After this we have completed the practice to create an organization unit. So now let's go to the tools and access control, and under the access control tab manage team, select manage teams tab, and now click on new button to create a new team and give the name as approver team 001 and set a list of approvers for a task as description. and select the user roles that which you want to use in your application. So for this we will go to the access control. So under this manage teams, we will click on this add symbol and we will give the name as approver team 001 and the description as list of approvers for a task. So this is approver team 001 and the description is a list of approvals for a task. And I have selected the user and I have taken the users for task manager and I'm clicking on OK. So the team has been created. Now we will go to the activity guide and select the users and click add. We have done all these things. And next we will go to the application and we will select the task manager under templates tab. Select the template tab and we'll click on the create new button to create a new template and provide these details as per the activity guide. So we'll go to the application navigator and we will select the task manager card from the application cluster. So here we will go to the templates tab and now here from here you by clicking on this plus symbol you can add the new template to your application. So I have taken this template for monthly closure 1 as per this activity guide, template for monthly closure 001 and the description is template monthly closure template, and the organizational unit that I have created now Middle East 001 I have taken that. And after that number of days before day 0 is 10 and after day 0 is 20. I have taken number of days before day 0 is 10 and after day 0 is 20. And after that we will click on OK. So we'll click on this OK, so that the template has been created here. So next in the instructions for monthly closure we will give. So we'll open this and in the instructions for monthly closure we have given. And now in the next page we will see in the filter section under template field select the template for monthly closure 1. So we will go to the filter section. Once again, click on the tasks tab, click the tasks tab. Okay, we'll go to this. We will select the tasks tab. Here we will select the tasks tab and now we will click on the create symbol by selecting the template that we have created now, template for monthly closure 1. We will select the template here and under the add filter, and after that we will click on this create button and provide the task name and task ID and description as per the activity guide. So here after this he has taken the template as template for monthly closure and now click the new button to create a new task. And in the task and he has provided the task name as review task 001 and the task ID as task 001. So we'll go to our application and see. You can see that the task name is review task 001 and task ID is task 001 and monthly closure review task description is, and I have selected the organizational unit as Middle East 001. And next the source is template for monthly closure 1, the source is. And next I have selected the task type as basic task and I have selected the owner as administrator and we will check this active option. So the active checkbox should be checked. So after this we will go to the workflow tab. Here we will go to the workflow and we will select the assignee as admin user and starts at day 7 and ends at day 15 and allow early start checkbox. So I have selected the SNE as administrator and starts at day 7 and ends at day 15. And I have checked this allow early start checkbox. So after this, on the workflow tab under approver, click on add symbol. So we will go to this, and under this approval we will click on this add symbol, so that we can add the new approver, like this. I have taken the approver team here. Yeah, in the team, enter the value as approver team 001 and click on search. In the result, select the team and click OK. So we'll go to the application. Here, if we want to add the user, we will click on this and we will select the teams here and we'll click on search. So the available teams that we have created in our application will be appeared here. We will select this approver team and we will click on OK. So that the approver team will be added here, and that will provide the other fields. We will provide the other fields here, like the workflow end date is day 20 and required action by any approver. So I have taken the end date as day 20 and the action by any approver, required action by any approver. After that, we will go click on save and close button. We will click on save and close. So next, and in this we will see create uh, how to create these templates. So templates and schedule those templates. So in the left hand panel, click on the templates tab and select the templates tab. Choose the template record with the name as template for monthly closure 001. So we will go to the templates tab here, and I have selected this templates, and I am selecting this template for monthly closure 001. So here he has said that choose the template record with name as the template for monthly closure 001. On the toolbar, click the schedule button and give the name as monthly schedule 1 and year as 2021 and the current month as current month we will take as Jan, and we will take the 25th of that month, 25th day of that month, and we will click on this create schedule button. So we'll go to the application, and you can create a schedule from here. After selecting this template for monthly closure, we will click on this, and here we will give the schedule name as monthly closure monthly schedule 001, and we will take the year as 2021 and current month as Jan. So I have already created the schedule for this. You can go to the schedules, and this you can see that monthly schedule 001. I have taken the year as 2021, and day 0 date is Jan 25th, the 25th day of the current month. So after this, we will go to the create schedule dialog box, click close, and the message completed successfully. Next, the status field. This completes the practice of creating a schedule. So like this, we will create a schedule for the template that we have created in our application. After that, this is the schedule that we have created now, monthly schedule 1. We'll click on OK. And now we will see how to use the how to manage the close process using the task manager. So in this, we will go to the application home page and navigate to the application and select the task manager. We will go to the application, and I will select the task manager. Now the task manager is already open here, and now under this, in the left hand panel, click schedules tab. So I have selected the schedules tab. You can see the monthly schedule 001 here, monthly schedule 001, and then select the set status button to select value of open. So we will select this monthly schedule 1 and we will select this open, so that the period will be open and the status will be open now. So before opening, the status will be pending. So after opening, the status will be changed to open. After that, we'll click on S and we'll click on OK in the results dialog box. Next, review those status columns for the schedule you just opened. Value should be open, and this completes the practice to set the status schedule to open. So In this we have set the status as open, and we have opened this monthly schedule. So now we will go to the home page and we will navigate to tasks, and in the left hand panel click schedules tab, schedule tasks tab, and in schedule filter under filter section we will select the monthly schedule 1, and task review task 001 should appear in the list of tasks. So we will go to this, we will cancel this, and we will go to the tasks here. We will go to the task on navigator. So under the schedule task, you can see the review task 001. Because I have selected this monthly schedule, that's why I will remove this, and I have selected the monthly schedule 001. So now you can see the review task 001, which we have created just before this, and now we will go to the monthly schedule 001 and select the task as review task 001 will be appeared in the list of tasks. And now click on the task name link. We will click on this, and now go to the workflow and go to the workflow who will to see who will approve the task, and on the task page click submit task button. So we will go to this workflow tab, and we will see that the approver team and Santhosh will be approved here. So so after this we will submit this task. We'll click on this yes on this dialog box. So after clicking on S, we will log in as the approver which we have created. So now we will log out. We will close this and we will log out from this admin and log in as the user. So now we have logged in as the user. So under these tasks, we will go to the schedules. You can see the review task here. After clicking on this, you can approve the task or reject the task, and you can perform all these actions like release, approve task, reject task, and refresh under the actions. So after this, we have opened the review task 001, and we'll click on the claim button and then approve, click on approve task button and click close. So if we want to get the claim button means we must release this, so we can claim this now. After claiming this, we have said to approve the task, so we have approved, the task has been approved now. After this we will click on close. So you can see that the status has changed to the tick mark here, means the task has been approved. So we have approved the task and click close. So this completes the practice to submit and approve the tasks. After approving the task, we will again go to the application and we will select, we will log in as the administrator. So we will log out from this user and we will log in as the administrator. We logged in as the administrator now. So now we will go to the application task manager and we will select the schedules tab and under select the monthly schedule and set status button to close. So we will go to our application and we will go to the task manager now. We will go to the task manager and we will select the schedules tab, and I will set the monthly schedule. Sorry. Yeah, monthly schedule. And now the set status, I will close this and click on this OK. So this status has been successfully set to closed. So I have closed the status, means the schedule which we have created has been closed now. After that, clicking on S on the result dialog box, click on OK. We have done this recently. And now under the review the status column for the schedule you just closed, so you can see the status has closed here. After that, in the toolbar select set status and set value to locked. So again we will select the set status, and we will select the locked. So the status has changed to locked here. Yeah. Now the review status column of schedule you just close, the value should be locked. So with this we have completed the task manager. In this we have seen that how to create the task templates and how to schedule the task templates, and how to approve them and how to open and close them. And now we will see how to use the supplemental data, how to set up the supplemental data in the lesson 4. This we will go to application, and we'll go to the home page and select the supplemental data under applications. So we'll go to the application and we'll click on this home page, and now we'll select the supplemental data under the application cluster. So after this the supplemental data manager has been opened. So here first he has set to choose the collection tab from the left hand panel and click on new button to create a new collection or data set. For this we will go to our application and we will click on the collections tab. So this is the collection tab. So we will if you want to add the new collection, we'll click on this new collection and give the name and description sub collection as per the activity guide. Let's see what is there in the activity guide. Give the name as debit details 001. I have given the name as debit details 001 and the description as debit details and the collection interval as default. I have taken the collection interval as default as per the activity guide. Now under the attributes, so click on add symbol and add the attributes. So we will go to the attributes here and we will click on this add symbol to add the attribute. And now I have added the attributes like the debit ID and debit description, debit date and debit type, short term, maturity time and debit amount as per the activity guide. You can see that debit ID and debit description, debit date, debit type, and the short-term maturity time and the debit amount. Like this, we will select all the attributes in the collections tab, and I have taken the data type as a text for debit ID and debit description, and date for debit date, and list for debit type, and short term is yes or no data type, and maturity time is list data type, and the debit amount is number data type. And I have selected the sum for this for using the calculations in our application. So after this we'll click on save and close. So now the collection debit details 001 has been created in our application. So after this, he has said to select the key identifier as the debit ID 001 as the key identifier. So we have selected in the attributes the debit ID 001 as the key identifier. And now we will click on save and close. So now we will see in the activity guide that. So after saving and close, we will see just we'll go to the home page and click on the application and select the supplemental tab. And now in the left hand panel select the form templates tab and click on new button and give the details. So we will go to this and we'll click on this form templates tab, and here we will add the form template by clicking on the add symbol, and we will give the name description as per the activity guide. And now I have given the description and name as per the activity guide, like a debit information form 001, debit information form 001 and debit detail form, and selected the collection interval as default. And now after this we will go to the activity guide, and in the instructions tab we will provide the instruction as please review all detailed instructions outlined in the loan procedure manual. All loans greater than uh, 10 lakhs must be approved by an officer with the proper approval level. So we will give the instructions as per the activity guide. I have mentioned that instructions as per the activity guide. So now we'll go to the sections tab. So under sections tab, we'll click on create means we'll click on new to add a section to a form template. So after clicking on create, we will add these details there. So after clicking this, we will click on this add to add the details. So in the name we have to take as debit information and the collection as debit details 00. 001 and the data records as rows. So after this, I have already created this. We will just see that I have taken the name as debit information and collection as debit details 001 and sub collection is all, and now data records as rows. Data records as rows. Now click the columns tab. So we'll click the columns tab and see what's there in the next page. So check the following attributes to be included. We will check the following attributes like debit description, debit date, debit type, and short term maturity time, debit amount. We have checked all these columns, all these attributes, and in the columns tab, we have checked all these attributes. And now in the group by tab, we will select the debit type as in the group by and debit amount in the included. So we'll go to the group by and we will select the debit type in the group by option. And now the debit amount we included in the group by tab. We have included debit amount as included in the group by tab, and we have added the group by as a debit type. So in the supplemental data form you can see these two filters at the form. You can see these two details at the form. So we will this we will click on OK. Yeah, after this we will click on OK. Now after giving the group by options, we will go to the workflow tab and we will enter the following information when to start. So we will go to the application and we will select this workflow tab and we will enter this when to start, and the frequency is FCCS periodic, and the schedule from his end date, and the start day offset is 1. As per the activity guide we have taken all those things. So after that, we enter the following information in the workflow section. Like we will select the workflow option as prepare, approve, and post, and we will select the level of approval as 1, and duration of preparer is 1, and duration of approver is 1, and duration for integration is 1. So I have taken the workflow option as prepare, approve, post, and level of approval as 1, and all these preparer, approver, integrator as 1 for duration. And next we will click on this add to add the users for a particular entity. So after clicking on this, we will add the users and we will give the preparer as admin and the approver as approver 1 and the integrator as admin user. So I have given the I have taken the entity and selected the preparer as the service administrator and the approver one as the user and the integrator as the service administrator as per the activity guide. After that, we will go to the activity guide and see. We'll add the collections in the supplemental data. So for this, we will go to application and we'll select the supplemental data. Now we'll select the data collection periods tab. So after selecting the data collection period tab, we will set value for filters as follow. So we'll go to the application and we'll save and close this. So I will select this collection intervals tab. So collection periods tab. So here we will create a collection period for which the application should be deployed. So here he has set to take the start date as starting date of the month and end date as the ending date of the month and close date as the ending date of the month. So I have taken the Jan 2 as the starting date of the month and Jan 31 as the ending date of the month and the closing date as the Jan 31st. After that, we will save this and we will open this. If now the period has been opened, that's why it is in open status. If it is in closed or locked, you can open the period by selecting this option. After that, we will go to the application, sorry, activity guide and see. After opening the period, we will click on save, and now on the home page, we will click the supplemental data, and from form templates tab, you will see a list of existing form templates on the page. And now click the actions button on the top right corner and we'll select the deploy option. So after creating this period, after opening this period, we will go to the form templates and we will see the list of form templates available in this supplemental data. So we will select this. We will select this and we'll click on actions. So you can deploy this form template to that particular collection interval. So we will select this Jan month and we'll click on OK. And now we will select this debit detail information and we'll click on this deploy. So after clicking on this, the debit information form template will be deployed to that particular period. So after that, we'll close this. After deploying, we will click on OK. And now after the deployment process is successful, we will click on close. I have closed now. So after that, we will go to the tasks tab and enter data and submit the form. So on the home page, we will click on tasks and we will select the supplemental tasks in the left hand panel. And from in the filters, we will give these following details like collection interval as default and year as current year and scenario as elsewhere. So we'll go to the application and we'll go to the tasks. I'm going to the tasks and I'm selecting the supplemental data tasks. Here you can see the list of tasks that are available. So I am selecting this debit information form so that we can add here. We can add that data here. So for adding the data, click the template name link to open. We have opened the template and in the detail section enter 2 for the number of rows and click the add button. We will go here and here we will give the number as 2 and now we'll click the add button. So the 2 rows has been added here. So here we will provide the details as debit ID as 1 and 2. Debit ID as 1 and 2. And we will select the government bonds and the debentures. Bonds. Debentures. And debit date. We'll take this debit date as just a minute. Debit date as Jan 1, 2021 and debentures debit date as Jan 1, 2021. We will select the January here. We will take the year as Jan 2020-21 and we will select the 1. Similarly, we will take the Jan 1, 2021 here also. Yeah. After that, the debit type. The one is savings bond and other one is other debit. So I will select this savings bond and from this I will select the other debit and the short term yes and no. Yes for government bonds, no for debentures. And the maturity time is less than 1 year for government bonds, 1 to 5 years for the debentures. 1 to 5 years. And now we will give the amount as 10,000, 8,000. 1,000 and 8,000. So after giving this after entering the data, we'll click on save and submit and close. So we'll click on save now. So you can see that previously in the group by we have taken group by tab, we have taken debit type and debit amount. Those things will be appeared in the top of our debit information form. So you can see the debit type as savings bond and other debit, and the total is 18,000 and the debit amount is 10,000 and 8,000. Total is 18,000. Like this, you can use the group by tab to see the details at the top of the debit information form. So after this, we will click on submit and click on close. So now we have submitted that task. So now the status is with approver level 1. So if to approve this, we must log in as the approver. So I'm logging in as the approver. I am signing out from the administrator. So and logging in as the user that have given as approver. So I will select these tasks here and I will go to the supplemental data tasks. So you can see that the debit information 001 has been here with the approval level 1. So we will select this and you can see the details that we have entered in the uh, debit information form. So after this we will review the data and if you want to approve it you can approve or reject. If you want to reject it you can reject it. According to the activity guide, we will just review the information and click approve and click close. So we will be just clicking on approve. So now next we will click on close. So now we will post the form data. So for posting that we must log in as admin. So we must log in as the admin. I am signing out from this user from the approver and logging in as administrator. So after logging in as administrator, we will go to the tasks from the home page and select the supplemental data task on the left hand panel and select a record for the debit information form 1. The status will be with integrated. So we will select this tasks and I will go to the supplemental data task and I will select the debit information form here. So you can select, you can see that we will claim this first. Okay, if you want to post it you can post it, otherwise you can reject it. And now before this we will just see that the status is with integrator. Here the status as with integrator. So the status is with integrator now. After that click the form and review the information and click post and click close. So we will open this and we will review the information that is correct or not and then we will click on post. So the data has been submitted. So we'll click on close and now we'll click on close. So like this we can enter the data through supplemental data forms into our application. So with this practice we have seen how to use the supplemental data tasks in the application. So now we'll go to the next lesson like installing and configuring the smart view. Let us see what this lesson. So first the installation and configuring the smart views are there in this space. So first for this we must go to the application and we must select this EPM default cloud and under this select and settings and actions. So there is the download. We'll click on the downloads and we will select this as smart view option and we will download it from here. After downloading it we will go to the downloads tab, downloads folder and we will see the downloaded file. So we will see search for the downloaded file. Entity detail download. So we will go to the activity guide once. So now from this I have already installed and I'm not having that file. That's why there is no file in that folder. So for this we must go to the application and we'll click on the downloads and we will select this download from Oracle technology. Now it has been there is some server issue, so it will be not downloaded. I have previously downloaded it and installed it. After that we will go to the application. We will use the installed smart view. So once the smart view has downloaded, you will get the name as SVC 2200. So after that, we will click on that and we will run as administrator. After the smart view is installed in our applications, so we'll close this and We will close this and we will open the smart view here. We'll open the Excel. I will take the blank workbook. So now, after installing the smart view in your application, in your local system, then only you can see the smart view option here. I have already installed the smart view, so I will select the smart view here. And now I will click on this panel and I will go to the private connections. Let us see what is there in the build guide, activity guide. Yeah, after installing this, you just set to go to the private connections and give the login, give the server name as this planning a smart view and give the user credentials and log into the smart view. So we will go to the smart view here. After this, we will select the smart view here. So we will provide the login credentials. We will provide the login. Give the password. Click on go. So we can use the smart view now in the Excel. So if you want to add any of your forms or dimensions, you can add that here. You can add and view that forms here. So I am selecting one form that I have already added in my application. I am selecting this form 2 so that you can see the form 2 has been appeared here. Like this, you can use the smart view. And now we will go to the activity guide. I have logged in as the smart view. After that, he has said that to download the close manager. So we will repeat the step and select this supplemental data and close manager. So we'll go to the application and from here under downloads, we will select this extension for smart view extension for close and supplemental data management. We will click on this download. So it will be downloaded to your local system. We will go to here and we will click on this and run as administrator. I have already installed in my in my local system, so I will show how to use that. After downloading and installing it, yeah, after installing it, we are set to after installing it, we just set to yeah. After installing it, we just set to login as CM SVP. So this means close manager in smart view. So we will go to the smart view and I will take. So now here I will take the CM. So with this we can see the close manager tasks that we have in our application. So these are the tasks that we have in our application in the task manager. If you want to approve or reject the task, you can perform using this close manager in the smart view. So similarly, we have the supplemental data manager also. For this, we'll again use it, and we will select the SDM. SDM means supplemental data manager. We will select this and we will open this and we will expand this work list. And under this debit information, just we have created recently, and I will open this. So you can see the debit information that we have provided now like this. You can also claim and release. If you claim this, you can after claiming is success, you can work on this, and if you want to release it, you can release. After that, we will submit the data, and after that, we can approve or reject the data from this smart view. Like this, we can use the supplemental data in the smart view. So now we will go to the activity guide. After this, yeah, here he has shown how to use the task manager, close manager, and you can see that the submit task and claim task here. We have just seen now. After this, he has logged in as the supplemental data manager and selected the form. Here he has logged in as the supplemental data manager and selected some form, and has shown that we have already shown in this practice. So after this, we will see how to view and analyze the data. For this, we must log in as the Smart View by providing the URL. We will add the extension as Smart View. So we will go to this Excel and open this. Yeah, we have already logged in as the Smart View here. We will just go to this and we will close this, and I will take the new sheet. And now I will log in as the Smart View and I will give the login credentials, the password. So I have logged in with the Smart View. So we will see how to view and analyze the data. So for this I will take the form 2. So I will click after selecting the form 2, we will click on the open form. So the form will be open here. You can see the form here. So we'll go to the activity guide. After logging the Smart View, he has selected some form, and he has said that you can use the POV here. So we will go to the Excel and you will select this POV. So the POV will be will be available here. You can select from this POV also. If you want to add any of the years, you can select from this POV. Like this, we can use the POV. And now, and after this POV, he has selected the reasons which are available in the data form. I have selected the years so the which I have in the data form. And next we will see the ribbon options. And in the Smart View ribbon, click options. Okay. So in the Smart View, we will click on this ribbon options, and we will select this Smart View and we will select this options. So here he has said that under the replacement section, delete the missing. So we will go to the Smart View. Here we will remove the missing. You can see here the missing values are there. After removing this, we will click on OK and we will click on refresh. Just a minute. This Excel is not responding, so we will close this and again we will open this. So again we will open the Excel here. We'll take the blank workbook. Expand this, we'll go to the Smart View and we'll go to the panel, and under this private connections we will select the Smart View and give the login credentials. And now we'll give the password. So after this we will go to the application FCCS2 and we will expand this library and we will select the form that you want to edit. I'm selecting this form too. So now here you can see that he has said that under the Smart View, go to the options and remove this missing here. And now under this options, we will select this missing and click on OK. Once we will go to these options and we'll see, yeah, now the missing has been removed. So we'll click on OK and we will refresh this form. So you can see that the missing values missing has been removed from the data form. So now we will go to the Excel sheet. We'll go to the Excel sheet. And now we will go to the activity guide, and next we will see here he has selected the OK. He has unchecked the suppress missing blocks and clicking on OK by applying to all sheets. So we will go to the smart view here and we will select the form. So again we'll go to the options and we will go down and we will uncheck the suppress missing blocks here and we'll click on OK. So if any missing blocks are there in this data form, those missing data blocks will be removed. So we will use that missing data blocks options from here. So after this we will go to the activity guide, and next under this we have seen how to use the POV, and after that see that how to adjust the data. So for this we will go to the Excel and we will select the smart view and we will select the row. We will select the cell here, and now under the we will select the FCCS and we will select this adjust option and we will select the grid spread option. So now the value is 1000 here. So using this grid spread, if you want to change the value means I will changing it to 5000. And now I will click on the spread. So you can see that the 1000 has been changed to 5000. Like this, we can use the grid spread in our in the smart view. So after that, we will see that how to use the grid spread evenly split in the smart view across the data form. So we will go to this and I am selecting this, and now we will select this grid spread and I am giving the spread value as 50,000, and I'm selecting this as evenly split. So the data has been evenly split among these three periods for entity EN01, EN0101. So like this we can evenly split the data among the members. So we can use this evenly split option in this adjust and grid spread. So we'll go to the application and we will see the activity guide. After using this even split, we will just submit the data, and this completes the practice to enter the data using smart view. So we will go to the smart view. We will go to the smart view and now we will submit this. We will submit the data. So after submitting this, the data will be submitted to the application. So this lesson has been completed using the smart view. So now let us see what is the lesson, how to use the EPM automate. So in this lesson we will see how to use the EPM automate. For this we must again go to our application and download the EPM automate. And now after downloading the EPM automate, you must install it, and after installing it we will use the automate in our application. So for this we'll go to this and we will select here, and under this downloads this EPM automate should be downloaded. After so the downloading is completed now. So you can see in this, you can see the EPM automate in the downloaded folder. So you will click on this and you will run as the administrator. So to install this EPM automate into your local machine, I have already installed this EPM automate. So we will go to our application and see how we will use that. So After downloading this, we are just going to the EPM Automate by selecting here. We will just select the folder EPM Automate and launch the EPM Automate. So now we will go to the activity guide and see how we will use this EPM Automate. Yeah, after downloading it, he has said to give the command as EPM Automate login EPM default to give the username and password and select the URL. So we will go here, and in this EPM Automate, first we will select this login command, and now I will paste it here. After pasting it, we will enter it. So the login has been successful. So now we have logged into our application using this EPM Automate. So after this, we will go to the activity guide and see. Yeah, after logged into the EPM Automate, we just said to upload the file. For uploading the file, he used the EPM Automate upload file and copied the uh, file location. So we will go to this EPM Automate. Before that, we will select the file. So we will minimize this. I'm using this entity import file. So I'm just going to the properties and I'm selecting this location. I'm closing this. Now we will go to this and just provide the EPM Automate upload file. Now we will paste the location and backslash that which you want to import upload into your application. That file name is entity import here. So as entity. After that, we will add the .csv and we'll click on enter. So the file has been uploaded into our application. The process has been completed successfully. So for seeing this, we will go to our application and we will go to this overview. And under actions, we will select this inbox outbox explorer. So you can see that the entity import.csv has been created, has been uploaded into this inbox and outbox explorer. So we will use this while importing the metadata. So I'm just closing this. And now before importing the metadata, we must create a job. After the file had uploaded successfully, now please create an import job name like import entity and follow the steps. So okay, first for that we will go to our application and we will create an job for the import dimension and we will delete this. Now we will create the job for we will select the inbox here and for entity we will give the name as import.csv that we have added in uploaded using our EPM Automate. We have uploaded this file EPM import.csv. So we will give the name here, import file name, and now we will save this as job. So in the job we will give this as entity import. Entity import and same we will also. You will take it, otherwise you can click on save. I'm just saving it. So after saving this, we will import the metadata using the EPM automate by providing this command import metadata. Just a second. Yeah, EPM automate import metadata import entity. So we will go to this and we'll just refresh it and close it, and you can see the job that we have created now, like the entity import. So we will go to this EPM automate and we will give the name, we will give the command as EPM automate import metadata space import. So click on enter. So the process will be started for importing the metadata. It will take 2 minutes time. Yeah, so you can see now the import metadata has been completed successfully. So the metadata import was successful. So we will log out from this EPM automate. EPM automate. Log out. So logged out successfully. So like this, we can use this EPM automate for importing the metadata. As per the activity guide, we have imported the metadata using the EPM automate. This we have completed this video. Thank you, Srikant.